Hi, my name is Walter. I'm here to talk to you about homelessness in the state of Minnesota today. On any given night, 15,000 people in the state of Minnesota end up homeless, as reported by the Minnesota Post. 15,000 sleeping on the street. There's many contributing factors that can happen that can put them there. So mental illness is one, divorce, loss of job, substance abuse, lack of affordable housing, and domestic violence are all contributing factors to people who are homeless. Homeless is alarming. Why is it so alarming right now? It's because we're in the winter months. They lose the ability to be able to sleep outside overnight. They have to find shelter, heat, and food. If not, they end up with hypothermia. So let's go back to the reasons again. Mental illness and lack of treatment options. There's not a lot of treatment options, free treatment options, to get these people off the street. Substance abuse, there's lack of help. They can't just walk into a sobriety clinic and say, hey, I want to quit drinking, I want to quit using heroin. Help getting out of domestic violence, breaking that chain of poverty and the violence that goes along with that sometimes is hard to get out of. Lots of jobs, layoffs. We talk about layoffs and lots of jobs here in the United States all the time. So Minnesota is not immune to that situation. Barriers we could say 83% of adults on the street suffer from significant mental illness, and that's reported out from the Amherst Wildlife Foundation. With mental illness comes chronic health problems, substance abuse, and traumatic brain injuries. 44% of the people that suffer from mental illness have at least two of them that they deal with on a daily basis that puts them out on the streets. We talked about that lack of or the ability to become sober. There's no place they can walk into and say, hey, I need help, I want to go to treatment, I want to get off drinking, I want to get off the heroin, I want to try to get myself sober so I can get a job and get myself straightened out and get off the street. That ability is not there for them. And the counseling goes hand in hand with that. They don't have the ability to get free counseling, too, that would help them recover and get them off the streets. Violence, we talked about again, 35% of homeless people, 35% of homeless women are due to domestic violence. And that was given to us by the Amherst Wildlife Foundation again. 19% of adults physically or seriously abused that are homeless on the streets. Let's go back to the part of the job part. Again, we're talking about 30% of report losing their jobs. We're talking about layoffs all the time, and even 38% of the people that do have jobs that are homeless on the streets don't make enough money to pay for the housing and basic necessities that they need to get them off the streets. So we're going to continue on with this. I'm going to call our finish up. Thanks for listening.
Hi, I'm just going to continue off of Walter's parts of the beginning and the first and second points of homelessness, which would be the reasons why and things that we can do. So just coming to our third point is that we need to make sure that we are helping these homeless people, making sure that they are getting out of these bad relationships, getting away from drugs and alcohol, sending them to rehab, doing anything that we can do to help them. We have this tax money that everybody thinks that we're just wasting on the homeless population, but here we are not using this tax money to help them become better functioning people in the society. We need to be able to allow them to go to treatment. We need to be able to allow them to go to rehab or get a housing. Allow for more housing in the United States for these people that are homeless. We also need to make sure that we are helping them in any way possible that we can with getting out of these bad relationships that are causing them physical and mental abuse, or helping them get jobs, allowing more jobs to help people who have been in jail, have been to prison, have felonies, who have lost jobs in the past based on medical problems. We also need to make sure that we have this healthcare balance that can help them in any way possible. Which that then comes to our conclusion of we understand that homelessness is very difficult. We want to make sure that everybody that is in the United States knows that they have somewhere to go at night. The children that need to have food after or when going to school, making sure that they don't have to pay if they can't pay, making sure that they are fed on a daily basis. We understand that homelessness is a very difficult thing, and we want to make sure that they have the help. homelessness in America is very difficult. Homelessness in the United States, as we see every single day with people standing on the street corners, asking for money, asking for food, is very difficult. Allowing them this support and this help will make sure that they have somewhere to go and they have people standing behind them. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you enjoy this.